What the fuck? See him. Look at him. I do like how the game gives you like actual information in the dialogue. Like, oh, bug Pokemon evolve faster. But it conveniently leaves out the fact that bug Pokemon are pretty fucking useless on average. This is probably a mistake. Surprisingly not. are they missing? Surely rock throw is not that inaccurate. I knew I had at least one antidote, but I felt like if I used it, it would just get poisoned again instantly. It's like, they're named to bugs you. Did they just decide they're gonna lean into it and become a bug Pokemon trainer? Or is it like some cruel fate? Like government mandated Pokemon type? Didn't do that. My fingers slipped. Finally, Thunder Plunge. Sure, I'll replace Rollout, I guess. Charizard. Wish I had a Charizard. Easy peasy. Fury Cutter is interesting in concept, but it just feels like outside of like competitive play, or even in competitive play, you just want to one-shot everything you fight, so its usefulness seems kind of diminished with that in mind. Alright, time to wrangle a Farfetch'd or whatever this is. Qua. Level 5. Why is it level 5? Like, we're this far in. Outside of just spamming Pokeballs and hoping for the best, I don't think that I can actually do anything about that. Like, I think at this point I would one-shot it with an attack. Yeah. We need the Farfetch to cut the trees. I mean, we can't just get an axe and do it ourselves. Or, you know, get another Pokemon. Just want to see what items are laying around. As well as I got some Pokemon. Typhlosion's definitely tempting, but like I said, I don't think there's any way I can catch it right now. Yeah, with Poison Sting, maybe. Then I have to hope it doesn't poison. Revive. Something I can't use. At least I can sell it. So, assuming this thing has less defense than that fucking Typhlosion. I at least can be confident I won't one-shot it. We have to cure the poison instantly. No hidden item? I thought there was. Whatever. Maybe in my best interest to just like catch the Lickitung or something and make it the HM slave, so I don't have to worry about this and just say no to the Typhlosion. So I can always, if I find a Cyndaquil or a Quilava, I can always just catch that later. So maybe that's what I'll do. I can teach you Cut and Flash. Okay. Licking. Alright, if this is going to be the HM slave, then I have to go with a very relevant name. I suppose the last name would have been more appropriate, or at least more recognizable. Now watch as I run to like a Celebi in the in the forest when we get deeper in. Like I know I'm gonna find like a legendary at like the worst possible time. So don't these guys give me a charcoal for free? Don't have any fire type Pokemon yet, but it'll be okay for later. Something that's more useful, like surf or fly, I probably won't give to the Lickitung in spite of the full HM compatibility. Because I could still use them as attacks if I have an actual flying or water type Pokemon. Do I want to get Headbutt though? I can't imagine getting anything of value out of the trees. I'm pretty sure it's only like 3 Pokemon that are able to be found across all the Headbuttable trees in the game. But I guess I should grab it. Because, I mean, it is an okay attack. It's fun slamming your head into a tree. If you say so, man. I wonder if the bug catching contest would even be worth doing. Like, as far as a reward, I mean. Because it's like, I have to imagine since it's randomized, like, how it can decide on what the most valuable Pokemon would be. What were we going to? Flinch, paralyzed, flinch, paralyzed. Like, if it was me on the other end of this, I would fail every single check. That's all I got for the paralyze. Get Sweet Scent, if anything, just to sell it. Oh, we are gonna be able to get the Eevee. Hypnosis. I mean, Hypnosis wouldn't be bad. I guess get rid of Egg Bomb. Egg Bomb seems unreliable. At least, like, assuming I don't poison it, the enemy, Poison Sting does a low enough damage that I'm more confident using it for, weaker Pokemon. Jolteon. Like, dude is literally waiting outside the forest for someone to come through with like a mostly dead party for a free win, and then he gets his ass beat. Brandon. I genuinely have no idea why these guys are so low level though. Like, I feel like they should be a higher level. I mean, Nidoran would be tempting just to get Nidoking, but I mean, I already have Golem for a ground type, so do I really want to? Aber! Dark, so that would probably make sense. Alright, so I'm catching Aber. Or trying to. Hopefully he doesn't die. Of course it gets fucking poisoned while in it. guess I'll just start lobbing Pokeballs. Surely he doesn't have like Fissure or something. Fire Punch. Get rid of the poison before I make the same mistake with the Pupitar. So I have 2 dark Pokemon now, so fighting— I have 2 dark Pokemon and a Golem, so fighting types are just gonna rip me to pieces when I get to a level that I actually start having abilities. Bone Meringue. I don't remember, is Teddiursa just a normal, or is it ice as well? Well, that one's probably just normal. I was thinking the evolved version. Dragon Rage. That's the second Dragon Rage today. Surely it's not an Omen. They're better trainers, yeah, I know. The only damage you did was from fixed damage attacks. How incredible is that? I mean, hey, I'll take the egg, I guess. Alright, so we got Eevee and we got Aber. Emotionally, we're set for the rest of the run. Isn't the guy that can rename Pokemon here? That's Bill's house, I think. Look sorta happy. What do you mean sorta? I can't sell my bicycle. Here's a free bicycle. So maybe that was Bill's house. I thought he lived on the other side. So what do these guys have to say? Etcherik City. So I can't get the EV or whatever it's actually going to be yet because of that. I can do this, I can check the lot. I've literally never won this lottery thing. And the numbers match. Feels awful. I mean, technically no, he didn't use bird Pokemon, but normally yes. I don't know. Alright, time to flatten Whitney real quick. Yeah, I guess I'll tag in the Houndour, get some much needed XP since everything is low level still, which is insane to me, but... No, like from a level 8 to a level 17, what the fuck is going on? Faint attack and... oh, Jesus. I don't even know what Cotton Spore does. Oh no. Fly Burn, maybe? Sing. Might be in my best interest to swap them out before they get clapped. Jesus. Yeah, that would have probably one-shot the Houndour. The disaster narrowly avoided. I should go to the store though and get some potions. Now, I'm really hoping both, or at least one of those eggs, provides something useful. Like, it doesn't even have to be a necessarily good Pokemon, just something that, like, fills in for what I'm currently lacking. Unless it's like some abomination of a Pokemon. Like a Bellsprout. I'm still a little flabbergasted that person wanted to trade a Bellsprout for a Bellsprout in Violet City. Normally I wouldn't care about any of that stuff. But because I have to worry about my Pokemon being murdered in cold blood, I'm compelled to do it. Get this for later, I guess. Sell the revive. Spend my money on Great Balls. We hit up the Pokemon Center, right? Yes. What the fuck? I predicted this would happen. I predicted something would have Fissure and killed my Pokemon. Oh no. Well, rest in peace, Aber. So, like, this is one reason why I consider not doing, like, the randomizer itself. Because then, like, I have to worry about random shit having, like, one-hit KOs. Or, like, I have to worry about, like, the first Pokemon I fight having Dragon Rage or something insane like that. Alright, you can stop at the lick. What a disaster so far, holy. I lose the puppet heart of my own stupidity, and I lose Aber to a fucking Fissure. And she's talking about a Meowth that doesn't even exist. Oh wait, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to release them. So I know if I don't release them, I'm gonna forget about them. I can't just have like a graveyard. Yeah, if I don't release them, I'll forget that they're dead, and then I'll take them into my party on accident. I will admit though that I thought Drill Peck was also a one-hit KO move, but that's Horn Drill. I had the name mixed up. But yeah, like Hoot Hoot with Fissure was not on my bingo card. She has strong and cute Pokemon, we'll see. Shelder. I mean, it's kinda cute in a weird monstrosity kinda way. Wooper. I mean, yeah, I'd say these qualify as cute Pokemon. She wasn't lying. Oh no no! Oh no no no! Yeah, everyone was into Pokemon, so I got into it too. Like, now you're a gym leader. What does that say about this city? Tyler won. Grimer. Oh, I'm not getting rollout on me, at least. Easy peasy. It does baffle me how, like, one of the trainers had a level, like, 9 Pokemon, and then is like, well, here's a level 22. Oh, she's saying that to like a 10-year-old. What did Game Freak mean by this? I don't remember what's in there. Is that just under? Oh, the name raider. But does he rename Pokemon? Because then I can finally rename them. I can't use numbers? What a shame. For some reason I thought the name change person was in the dragon place. I don't remember the name. Blackthorn City or whatever. I think I have to find the Sudowoodo before I can get the spray bottle. Aerodactyl. The Umbreon's defense stat seems unusually high, but I can't say I've really used Umbreon much, so maybe it's supposed to be like that. Golduck. It's not gold though. Yeah, I don't have any real answer to Steel right now. I would have if the Houndour didn't get terminated. Being body slammed by a Magnemite. How dare you not let me, like, show off in front of my girlfriend who proceeds to emasculate me literally instantly. Ivan. Muck spelled backwards. How'd that even work? A Muck using Arrow Blast? Would it just like explode and then reform itself? His graceful ball dexterity. I'm not commenting on that, that's low-hanging fruit. Level 2. Like, I don't remember the leveling for Pokemon being this schizophrenic in Pokemon Crystal. Cause like the levels are all over the place. I mean, I have Thunder Punch. I can slap this thing in the mouth. Somehow I didn't kill it. And somehow it missed, so we take this. I thought the Magnemites were steel. I guess they're just electric and then they become steel when they evolve. Unless I'm just not paying attention to the game that I'm playing, which is very possible. I should do an egg check soon. Because surely that egg is near hatching, or has gotten some progress. So that's the new one, and that's the other. Must be close to hatching. Can't wait to be disappointed. Hoping that's not the case, but I just have to suspect I'm not going to get anything I want from the egg. I figured it would do normal damage because it's flying in steel. Oh god. Okay, that didn't do anything. Vital Throw would similarly do neutral damage, I think, because the flying would be offset by the steel vulnerability. But that would force me to take turn 2. Is this going on? I don't remember what the days are. Okay, well, I'm going to assume now. I didn't even know they gave us an item. I just assumed it would have been a battle. What that mouth do, though? I highly doubt there's going to be anything more valuable than an Entei here, so... Can't wait for it to flee. Because it's a legendary, I have to assume that this is going to take a long time to capture. I can't wait for like an even nicer Pokemon to be found, like a Mew or something. Not that Entei isn't nice, but like... it's kind of like just a fire type, so... In the randomizer I use, the program, there is a modifier for like capture rate. I felt like it would be a little cringe to do, but here we are. I'm just getting trolled now. Gotta get rid of the burn. Because it will kill my Pokemon before I can capture this fucking thing. I guess I had the foresight to get a few of these. I'm going to take a shot in the dark and assume that this is just not going to happen. But I'm too invested to give up now. At least for this attempt. I'm probably gonna stop at like 10 Pokeballs because I'm kind of just like wasting my money at this point. I say as we catch you in the fucking following one. .6'7" and 437 pounds. Weighs similarly to how much I weighed at my peak fatness. Now I was like 325. I already used Aber as a name. It seems kind of stupid to do that again. What other Pokemon would I be able to find here? I highly doubt anything that is more valuable than an Entei. Bulbasaur. Oh god, here we go. I think to be safe, I put it to sleep, so I don't get double kicked and killed instantly. Oh, well, I didn't think we'd one-shot it with Swift. I knew Crunch would probably not one-shot it because of its resistance to dark attacks. Kill an Entei now at least and see how much XP it's worth. Can you stop failing at hypnosis? At least it's using Solar Beam and not applying Burn again. An absolutely insane statement to make, but... I wasn't sure if it would one-shot over Crunch. I mean, I am double his level, but... I've seen stranger things happen. Imagine being the son of one of the Poke fans. I don't remember what that is. Something nice. Dig. That is nice. I guess replace Thunder Punch. Because it didn't seem to hit all that hard, which makes me think that it's like a special attack. Because I don't actually know, like, aside from, like, very specific things, what's considered a regular or a special attack. Like, obviously Psybeam I would consider a special attack, but I mean, like, if you're punching them in the face, wouldn't it be a normal attack for stat purposes? Psychic. Sends out a matchup. Another fighting type. Wowee. Kabutops is cool. If I had gotten one as a starter, I would have probably used it. Granted, it would get obliterated by a single leaf attack, or grass attack. And now we can go get the water bottle. Meganium. I don't think I checked any of the battles here, so I think that's actually all the grass that's available. What kind of balls do you use? Just the ones I was born with. Truth be told, I didn't expect to have this many fatalities in this run this early. Should I have like a death counter? Not necessarily like a listed graveyard of everyone that gets killed. But I mean like similarly to when I was playing Elden Ring, like just a tally of all the Pokemon I've lost. I guess I'll consider that for if this run fails. Giggle Kid. Nice bug Pokemon. Like, there are some Pokemon that I think would actually be kind of overpowered to have as a starter. But like, let's say I got like a Gengar, for example. I mean, yeah, it would be really nice because it would invalidate pretty much everything that I'm currently worried about. But then like a single psychic attack would just kill them instantly. Alright, given that there are no trainers in the way to that not Pseudo-Wudo, I'm not going to put the Entei in front, because it's probably just going to get clapped immediately by whatever I send it against. And depending on what it is, if it's a fighting type, then I can't swap in Golem or Umbreon, because they'll just get annihilated too. So I guess maybe it's a good thing that we don't still have the Houndour, because then I'd have 3 Pokemon that get fucked up by fighting types. Considering I have 1 Pokemon that's an HM slave, I don't think having the majority of my party bricked by a single type is ideal. So what exactly did this thing wrap me with? That weird thing on its head, or is it like Dalsim and it can just stretch its body out? It's a weird tree. Use a squirt bottle on it. It's a really giving tree. What's it gonna be? I mean, technically speaking, this wouldn't have been good for the Entei either, just because of the type. I'll give it a try, see what happens. Surely the Nidoran doesn't fuck up an Entei. Considering I only really have Ember, that's very possible. Oh god. I almost died for like a quarter of a level. now I should be able to get whatever is offered as the Eevee. So unfortunately I started very late today. I had a hold up. I had a real life hold up. Nothing like bad happened, but just kind of cut into my streaming time a little. So I'm probably gonna fight the geisha dancers or whatever they're actually called, and then I'll do that. Depending on how long this takes, because, I mean, if they're gonna send, like, shit-tier Pokemon at me, we might be done quickly. I might go back and talk to Bill. Charmeleon. I didn't know those were psychic. I knew Executor was psychic. I didn't think those were too. I need to learn Sonic Boom. I don't even know what Sonic Boom does. I'm pretty sure it's a normal attack. I guess get rid of Poison Sting. You can always replace it with something else. I was like, oh, we'll get Bite, or we'll get something. Always inflicts 20 HP damage. I mean, it's not good, but I can use it to weaken Pokemon to capture. Oh, we have Dragon Rage at home. I didn't take nearly as much time as I thought it would. I guess I'm flabbergasted by everything being such a low level this far into the game. Like, I get it, that there's still the whole Kanto region and all that, but like, this is the 4th gym. I mean, they should at least be in the 20s on average. Am I crazy to think that? How are the eggs doing? Alright, that's gonna hatch soon. Okay. You would think it would just get sent to the box, but... I guess I will put Entei in the box for now, because I don't know what the Eevee is going to be. And I don't know what the eggs are going to be either. Eevee. Surely it's actually an Eevee. The Noctowl. Technically speaking, I could use the Noctowl for Fly. So I guess I will hold on to it for a moment. Spike Cannon, Extreme Speed, Sandstorm, and Return. What a peculiar moveset. I had to talk to one of the people at that place with the kimono girls. Completely forgot about that until just now. Unless it's this guy. An odd old man will give you something nice. Which odd old man? You or the one in here? That's strength, I think, or surf. One or the other. Yeah, surf. I don't have a lot of time. I could just end my stream. But, well, that's actually what I was gonna say, is we can fish for the egg to hatch. So what's it gonna be? I mean, it's better than Togepi. Oh, I forgot to nickname it. Well, whatever. I guess I'll just throw it in the item box. I'd rather get a more useful water-type Pokemon for Surf. What abilities does it have, if anything? Vine Whip and Hydro Pump. Like, what an insane game this is turning into. Alright, a short stream, but it is what it is. I'll be back in tomorrow, same time for an actual amount of time. So, until then, I hope you guys all have a good one. Take care.